The extremely legendary UCLA coach John Wooden once said, "You must take what's available and make the very most of it." There's a funny story that he tells about something he called the BO barn, stand for the body odor barn. Back in 1948, when he was working at Indiana State Teachers College, right before he was going to UCLA, he was sort of promised that the facilities that they worked out in and where they played the games at was going to get upgraded and it was going to be the best facility, right? But when he get there, he gets introduced to the BO barn and everybody else worked there. Everybody else played there, right? The wrestlers, everybody, right? And it was super sweaty, it was stink, everything, right? And imagine UCLA, this was back in 1948, so this was a long time ago, right? But the legendary coach took what he had and he used that. And it took him 17 years, 17 whole years of working in those conditions. And in 1964 and 1965, they became national champions, right? He didn't allow that situation, these false promises. He didn't allow harsh conditions and foul conditions, right, the BO barn, to stop him from accomplishing a goal, to accomplishing the highest goal in that field of becoming national champions, right? In what way in your life are you not taking what you have available and making the very most of it? I'm Khalil Gerard, welcome to my channel. And here I like to discuss things like body gain, fitness and health, and a lot of wisdom and a lot of jewels that's gonna help brothers and sisters to be able to take their life from the bottom level, at least to the next level, right? Because myself, I'm a work in progress as well. I'm not at the top yet, but one day I will be there. And guess what? One day you will be there, right? Anyone who loves college basketball, a lot of professionals all around the world from every area of life, you may not have heard of them, but most people that's older, that's successful, that's been around, they've heard of Coach John Wooden. Somebody you may want to go research if you never heard of him. And if you heard of him, you may want to look into some of his literature because he's left a lot of wisdom around, right? When I look at my life, I look at how much time do I have and how am I making best use of the time? Am I oversleeping? Am I snoozing? That's not making the most of my time. Am I working hard towards my goal, or am I being distracted watching different videos on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, et cetera, right? Are the people that I'm communicating with, are they giving me quality information, or is it just a whole bunch of gossip and garbage, right? That's not making the very most of my time. And I'm at the part of my life where I have to make the very most of the time that I have, because tomorrow's not promised, right? We all have an expiration date. And this is not to get too heavy, but to put things in perspective, right? No matter how old you are, you were once younger. You were once a baby. You were once a teen. You were once an adolescent. Depending upon how old you were once a young adult. And time just keeps going. And for you to be here right now, you're blessed beyond measure. I don't care what your spiritual beliefs is, religious beliefs is, ideologies. I think it's safe to say that we can all agree that being on this side of the ground is better than being on the other side of the ground, right? Last night, somebody didn't wake up. There's so many people on their deathbeds who wish that they had the life that you have right now, who wish that they had the time that you have, because they looked at their life and unfortunately, a lot of cases, they squandered that time. In a lot of cases, they just let their dreams go unfulfilled. They let fear, worry, doubt, all of these things that take place in the mind take them away from their visions, their goals, their dreams. Once you lose that time, you can't get it back. You have to take the time that you have and make the most of it. What about the finances that you have? A lot of people are in serious debt, right? They may not have had education from their parents or from their school and growing up. their peers, to teach them how to manage their money, to teach them how to invest their money. They may just know how to just spend, know how to consume. But guess what? If you have only a certain amount that's coming in and you have more that's going out, eventually you're gonna pile up that debt. And the times change, right? It's 2023. Think about 2013, right? Just 10 years ago. Think how drastically different the world looks from today and back then, right? In that amount of time, what did you do to put yourself in a better position? You can even go as far as just 5 years ago, back in 2018. The world looks different. Between now and 2018, the whole world experienced the whole pandemic, right? And we're here right now. But you can take this moment and look into the future. You can look 1 year ahead, 3 years ahead, 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. And you can think about how you would like to look back at this very moment and reflect on what things that you did to make you have a better life, if you so choose to do so. So I'll leave you with this. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting effort. Stop wasting energy. Make the most of what's available. If you like this video, if you found some use of it, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel so that you can see more videos like this. And once you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit the notification bell so anytime I drop a new video, you're the first person to see it. Peace.